Stanton, actor who excelled at playing losers and eccentrics, dies at 91. Harry Dean Stanton, the shambling, craggy-face character actor with the deadpan voice who became a cult favorite through his memorable turns in Paris, Texas, Repo Man and many other films and TV shows, died September 15 at a hospital in Los Angeles. He was 91. Mr. Stanton's agent John Eskelly confirmed the death but did not provide a cause. Never mistaken for a leading man, Mr. Stanton was an unforgettable presence to moviegoers, fellow actors and directors who recognized that his quirky characterizations could lift even the most ordinary script. Roger Ebert once observed that no movie featuring either Harry Dean Stanton or Emmett Walsh in a supporting role can be altogether bad. He was widely loved around Hollywood, a drinker and smoker and straight talker with a million stories who palled around with Jack Nicholson and Kris Kristofferson and was a hero to such younger stars and brothers in partying as Rob Lowe and Emilio Estevez. "I don't act like their father," he once told New York Magazine. "I act like their friend." Almost always cast as a crook, a codger, an eccentric or a loser, he appeared in more than 200 movies and TV shows in a career dating to the mid-1950s. He had been a cult favorite since the 1970s with roles in Cockfighter, Two-Lane Blacktop and Cisco Pike. His more famous credits ranged from the Oscar-winning epic The Godfather, Part 2, 1974, to the sci-fi classic Alien, 1979, to the teen flick Pretty in Pink, 1986, in which he played Molly Ringwald's father. He also guest-starred on TV shows such as Laverne and Shirley, Adam 12 and Gunsmoke. He had a cameo on 2.5 Men, which featured Pretty in Pink star John Cryer, and appeared in movies such as The Avengers and The Last Stand. Fitting for a character actor, he became famous only in late middle age. In Wim Wenders' 1984 rural drama Paris, Texas, he earned acclaim for his subtle and affecting portrayal of a man so deeply haunted by something in his past that he abandons his young son and society to wander silently in the desert. Wiry and sad, Mr. Stanton delivers an earwordless performance laced with moments of humor and poignancy. His stoic delivery of a monologue of repentance to his wife, played by Nastassja Kinski, through a one-way mirror has become the defining moment in his career. "Paris, Texas gave me a chance to play compassion," Mr. Stanton told an interviewer, "and I'm spelling that with a capital C." The film won the grand prize at the Cannes Film Festival and provided the actor with his first star billing, at age 58. Repo Man, released that same year, became another signature film. Mr. Stanton starred as the world-weary boss of an auto repossession firm who instructs Estevez in the tricks of the hazardous trade. His legend would only grow. By his mid-80s, the Lexington Film League in his native Kentucky had founded the Harry Dean Stanton Fest and filmmaker Sophie Huber had made the documentary Harry Dean Stanton, Partly Fiction, 2012, which included commentary from Wenders, Sam Shepard, and Kristofferson. More recently he reunited with director David Lynch on Showtime's Twin Peaks: The Return, reprising his role as the cranky trailer park owner Carl from Fire Walk with Me, 1992. He also stars with Lynch in the upcoming film Lucky, the directorial debut of actor John Carroll Lynch, which has been described as a love letter to Stanton's life and career. Last year, John Carroll Lynch presented Mr. Stanton with the Harry Dean Stanton Award, the inaugural award from the Los Angeles video store Vidiots presented first to its namesake. As a person, Harry Dean is just so beautiful. He's got this easygoing nature. It's so great just to sit beside Harry Dean and observe, John Carroll Lynch said at the show. He's got a great inner peace. As a musician, he can sing so beautifully tears just flow out of your eyes. And as an actor, I think all actors will agree, no one gives a more honest, natural, truer performance than Harry Dean Stanton. Mr. Stanton, who early in his career used the name Dean Stanton to avoid confusion with another actor, was born in West Irvine, Kentucky, on July 14, 1926. He began singing when he was a year old. Later, he used music as an escape from his parents' quarreling and the sometimes brutal treatment he was subjected to by his father. As an adult, He fronted his own band for years, playing Western, Mexican, rock and pop standards in small venues in Los Angeles, San Fernando Valley. He also sang and played guitar and harmonica in impromptu sessions with friends, performed a song in Paris, Texas, and once recorded a duet with Bob Dylan. Mr. Stanton, who never lost his Kentucky accent, said his interest in movies was piqued as a child when he would walk out of every theater thinking I was Humphrey Bogart. After Navy service in the Pacific during World War II, he spent 3 years at the University of Kentucky and appeared in several plays. Determined to make it in Hollywood, he picked tobacco to earn his fare west. 3 years at the Pasadena Playhouse prepared him for television and movies. For decades Mr. Stanton lived in a small, disheveled house overlooking the San Fernando Valley and was a fixture at the West Hollywood landmark Danton's. He was attacked in his home in 1996 by 2 robbers who forced their way in, tied him up at gunpoint, beat him, ransacked the house and fled in his Lexus.